Hey everyone, if you're thinking about starting a garden this year, I'm going to tell you something I wish someone had told me when I was just beginning. You don't need to have it all figured out. Truly. When I planted my very first seed, I remember feeling this pressure to know everything. What to grow, where to put it, what soil, what tools, how much light. I genuinely thought there was this secret checklist that everybody was following. Like, did I miss a meeting or something? It felt like everyone else had a plan and I was just standing there with a packet of seeds and a wish to grow food and not knowing where to start. I thought I needed to be ready before I could start. And honestly, you become ready by starting. So if you're new to gardening, here's the first thing I wish someone had whispered to me. You don't need to know everything. Seriously, I promise you, nobody does. Even experienced gardeners use Google constantly. You don't need to memorize plant spacing or frost dates or soil pH before you begin. You'll learn those things naturally over time by doing. Gardening isn't a test. There's no pass or fail. It just unfolds at its own pace. The second thing I wish I knew is that starting small is not only okay, it's better. One pot counts. One balcony counts. One single tomato plant absolutely counts. My first garden was a handful of pots on a back deck, and I don't even think it was facing south. And honestly, I was so proud of it. You don't need raised beds. You don't need a big backyard to be a gardener. You just need curiosity and a tiny place to begin. I spent so much time comparing my little garden to everybody else's, their perfect rows, their huge harvests, their Pinterest-worthy setups. I'd scroll through photos and think, like, why doesn't my garden look like that? And then I realized that I was only seeing the best angles, right? People don't show you the messy parts of a garden, and they're there. Trust me, they're there. We just don't see them online or in photos and things that people post. I've got some too, don't you worry. But your garden doesn't have to look like everyone else's. It doesn't have to be aesthetic. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to feel like yours. And the last thing I wish someone had told me is this. You will surprise yourself. You'll grow things you didn't think you could. You'll have moments where you look at a plant and you say, I grew that. I did that. I still remember the first time something sprouted, or when I harvested my first little tomato. I was so embarrassingly proud of that, of that tomato. And you know what? That feeling never goes away. I still say those words to this day. Well, I'll make a salad or whatnot. And I'll look over to my husband and say, I grew that. I did that. It's awesome. So if you're thinking of starting a garden this year, this is your sign. You don't need confidence. You don't need a plan. You don't need perfection. You just need one seed or one starter plant, and the rest will come. And I'm cheering for you.